Good morning, and welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes, joined by financial expert Eli Sterling. Eli, we've got quite a packed session today, from global policy impacts to technical analysis across crypto and equities. Let's dive right in.
Thanks, Maya. It's shaping up to be a pivotal day. We're seeing major developments in international trade policies, regulatory concerns over digital IDs, and of course, a lot of volatility in the crypto markets. Let's start with one of the geopolitical stories affecting global supply chains.
Indeed, a recent report highlights how President Trump's tariffs severely impacted Lutu, a small economy heavily reliant on denim exports to the U.S. Initially hit with a 50% tariff, later revised to 15%, the ripple effects have been devastating. Workers earning just $1,800 annually are now facing mass layoffs.
Absolutely. This speaks volumes about the disproportionate effect of protectionist policies on emerging economies. Lutu's prime minister is calling for tariff reductions and renewal of AGOA benefits. Without that, companies like Afro Expo Textiles may shut down entirely. It's a cautionary tale of how global trade decisions can destabilize local industries overnight.
Let's shift gears now to a different kind of risk, one in the sports arena. A gambling scandal involving NBA players has come under federal investigation. What are the implications here?
This is huge, Maya. Legalized sports betting combined with NIL rights for college athletes created a perfect storm. The DOJ's involvement signals they're treating this seriously. Potential RICO violations, tax evasion charges. It underscores the growing complexity of athlete wealth and influence, and the vulnerabilities that come with it.
Now let's get into some market action. One of our top traders believes gold has peaked and Bitcoin is poised to surge. He sees a potential run-up to $150 by January, possibly even dipping to $98 first. Does the technical picture support that?
Yes, there are some compelling signals. Bitcoin's correlation with gold has weakened, and the Bitcoin-gold ratio is trending upward. If we break above key Fibonacci levels and confirm bullish moving average convergence-divergence crossovers, we could indeed see strong momentum pushing toward $140 to $150. But let's not ignore the bearish sentiment from others who've taken 75% profits off the table, realizing $16 million in gains.
Turning to tech stocks, Nvidia is rallying again, approaching key resistance at $193.44. Can it break through? Here's what our 4-hour smart trend indicator says.
We're seeing higher highs and higher lows, supported by strong volume, especially that 7.2 million share spike on October 24th. That's a bullish sign, but Nvidia's been flirting with resistance before. Until we close convincingly above $193.44, I'd treat any breakout cautiously due to the historically high false breakout rate in range-bound markets.
Let's check in on Bitcoin technically. On the daily chart, we're looking at a mix of signals. Moving average convergence-divergence showing bullish crossover, but still negative. Relative strength index climbing from oversold territory. Where does that leave us?
It leaves us in a delicate spot. Yes, the moving average convergence-divergence crossover is encouraging, and the histogram turned positive. But we're still below zero, so overall momentum remains bearish. The relative strength index bouncing off 39.96 shows improving strength, but until it crosses 50, we shouldn't assume a full reversal. Watch for confirmation near the 50-day simple moving average resistance around 114,150.
And finally, a growing concern in Europe. The UK is pushing forward with a mandatory digital ID system called the Brit Card. 9 million people have already signed petitions opposing it. What's at stake here?
Privacy, mainly. Critics argue this goes beyond immigration control. It opens the door to unprecedented surveillance. With personal data stored on smartphones and tied to employment verification by 2029, cybersecurity risks multiply. For investors, this raises broader questions about digital freedom and trust in institutions.
Eli, wrapping up. What should traders and investors be watching tomorrow?
Keep an eye on Nvidia breaking $193.44. That'll tell us whether institutional buyers are stepping back in. Also, watch Bitcoin's reaction to its 50-day simple moving average and whether volume supports any upward move. And globally, keep tabs on Lutu's appeal for AGOA renewal. That could signal a shift in U.S. trade policy sentiment.
Thank you, Eli. That's all for today's update. Stay informed, stay cautious, and we'll see you next time.